Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be getting through a video on why I left non-denominationalism, and I'm going to reveal around the end what denomination slash what church tradition I ended up choosing. This is my brother's channel, but we have both converted and left non-denominationalism, so I'm just going to do the recording for him. But we both share the same views. Let's go. So we used to be non-denominational. Here's a little history. We were baptized in this church, made a lot of friends, knew the pastor very well, met with the pastor almost weekly, and we stayed for 4 years, learned a lot, grew very closely with people that would help us. So really there was no reason for us to leave. We were kind of in a very good spot, relationship-wise. But then we discovered the early church fathers, and we looked into them, and we came to the conclusion that, yeah, the bread and wine are his body and blood. They're not just symbolic. They do something. And we believed, then we looked into baptism after that, and we came to the conclusion that, yeah, baptism does save. Baptism does forgive sins, and it is required. It's necessary for salvation, ordinarily, and it is, it gives the Holy Spirit, this is the normative way to receive the Holy Spirit. So then we're like, okay, what do we do now? Because we kind of can't stay non-denominational. This was kind of a disagreement on our pastor, in regards to our pastor, not on behalf of the Lord's Supper. He actually agreed that it was the body and blood with us, surprisingly. But then, when we came to him about baptism, he just absolutely disagreed and said that we were completely wrong. So we needed to make a decision. So we looked at our options. You know, we looked at Presbyterianism and Anglicanism and Lutheranism, and then we looked at Eastern Orthodoxy, the claims of orthodoxy and the traditions, and you know, they claim that it's the tradition of the apostles. Well, we need to see if that's true or not. Then also Roman Catholicism. We looked at the papacy, the history of the papacy, and some of the doctrinal requirements that Roman Catholicism teaches and that you must believe. And so yeah, we just looked at a lot of stuff, and we slowly started doing process of elimination on some. Because we wanted to be the closest to what the apostles and the early Christians believed. We wanted to be a part of that church that was the Holy Catholic and Apostolic Church that taught what the apostles taught. And so, after a lot of study, probably for about a year, we studied behind the scenes and prayed a lot about it. And what did we choose? We chose Lutheranism. We chose Protestantism. Lutheranism more specifically. But we are confident that the early Christians taught justification by faith alone, and that, you know, the scriptures are the only infallible authority. And we're just without a doubt, we believe this is true. We were not convinced of the papacy. We're not just gonna convert to Roman Catholicism just because of the aesthetics, even though the aesthetics are cool, you know. But it's like everything in Roman Catholicism, like, I don't know, maybe some chants, beautiful church buildings, stained glass, liturgy, all of that, it's already in Lutheranism. Lutheranism has it, and it's pure, and it doesn't have all these accretions of it. And so Lutheranism is just the denomination that most purely and beautifully expresses the gospel. That Protestantism is that one Holy Catholic Apostolic Church that the Nicene Creed speaks of. And then looking at Eastern Orthodoxy, it's like the Church Fathers, if I should go to my next one, did not teach icon veneration. It's just not historically true. And so it's like, okay, well, Nicaea 2 is kind of like a kill shot for both the Roman Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy, because that's just not true. So we're glad we're not leaving non-denominationalism for just another church that's not completely right. We are, like I said, 3 weeks into catechesis. We're about to be done with it, and we're excited for to officially be Lutheran soon. And yeah, without a doubt, thankful to God that He has led us to Protestantism, confessional Protestantism in its truest form. So we wanted to make this video because we saw a lot of people making all these videos like, I converted to Eastern Orthodoxy from non-denominationalism. And so it's like, yeah, maybe some Protestants haven't made videos, maybe some have, but we wanted to make the video because, hey, there are some non-denominationals converting from non-denominationalism to confessional, historic mainline Protestantism. So, thanks guys for watching. Maybe I'll make some more videos on like some of the reasons in depth why I chose Lutheranism. But I don't want to make videos about stuff when I just need to learn and grow in the church first. So, alright, see you guys. Bye.